Fiesel. I'm a senior history major at the University of Dallas, and I went to Rome in the fall of 2012.
Hi, I'm Caroline Watanabe. I'm a senior psychology major at the University of Dallas, and I'm a spring roamer in 2012, long time ago.
We're going to talk to you guys about meals over on the Rome campus. So basically, meals are 3 times a day. You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they're not necessarily the same thing that you'd expect from a meal here in Irving.
Yeah, breakfast is served from 7 to 8 usually, so you're gonna have to get up early if you want to eat because they stop at 8 sharp. And you get like croissants, some yogurt sometimes, and some like cereal, but it's not a heavy breakfast like oftentimes Americans are used to. There's no pancakes, sausages, those kind of stuff. It's like you don't get that. You get served. We get free coffee and hot tea if you want.
That's real nice.
And that's really nice to get you started off on the caffeine. You can always buy snacks at the local grocery store to kind of help you survive because basically from 8 to 1 you're gonna be in class the whole time, and you're gonna have some breaks, and then you can get some snacks at the Cap Bar, but you're gonna be hungry by 1 o'clock, and there's gonna be a long line from getting the food to all the way. Stretching.
110 students in one cafeteria line.
And one line, so it's gonna be a long wait, but the food is good. A lot of pasta, which is good. Some meat, some vegetables. I mean, they give you a balanced meal. It's good. But definitely befriend the cafeteria staff. They're really nice people. Yeah,
definitely. And if you can, just a piece of advice, try to learn the names in Italian of each food, like spinace for spinach. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, carne for meat.
Carne for meat.
For students who have dietary restrictions, allergies, way of life, however you want to put it, it's your responsibility to take care of it and talk to Mrs. Davies before you go to Rome so that the Rome staff can prepare the food cafeteria people to be able to provide for your needs. What they do is like they give you a piece of paper with what you're allergic to in the language of the country that you're in. So in Italy, they're going to have all your allergies written in Italian. In Greece, it's going to be in Greek. They make sure the restaurant staff know that you can't eat certain foods. So you're good on that. And it's just really important to make sure to touch base with Mrs. Davies before you go to Rome and with the Rome staff when you get there to be on the same page with everything.
So, the only water dispenser on campus dispenses a weird type of water, like mineral water, and I never got used to it.
It tastes like fizzy water without, like, that's kind of stale.
Yeah.
And it takes a while to get used to. Some of my friends constantly bought water from the top, which I don't recommend because it's a lot of money.
It's really expensive to buy water in Italy.
But it is possible to get used to, and you do start liking it, believe it or not.
Well, some people do.
Whatever.
I found a nice remedy. One of the things I did was I got a water bottle, like a plastic water bottle, and I filled it with ice from the ice machine in the basement of our dorms. For some reason, that ice isn't mineral ice, which is great because you just have a bunch, especially if you're going in the fall. When the ice melts, it's like American water. It's really nice. So one of the great things that you guys could do is rent out. Like, you have to put down a deposit, but you get it back. This thing called the Forno, which is a huge grill located next to the bocce ball courts and the basketball court.
It's just like a hangout place, and it's outdoors, so when you have a nice day or a nice evening, you can sit down and spend a couple hours just cooking and drinking wine or beer or whatever.
So you're going to be traveling a lot, and on class trips, the cafeteria provides you with sack lunches, which include 1 or 2 sandwiches, some juice, sometimes a piece of fruit. So on class trips, they provide you with that. They make a big deal out of it, so you'll be fine. But when you're traveling on your own, you're definitely going to have to pay for your own way. One suggestion I say is definitely hit up supermarkets if you're trying to save up money instead of going out to eat.
Yeah. Don't splurge on all the meals, but definitely if you're going to different countries, at least have one good sit-down meal at the local restaurant. Ask, your host, like the locals, like, where's a really good place to eat? Where do you guys go eat? And kind of going back to like the sack lunches that you get, you're gonna just be prepared to eat sandwiches that you've never eaten before. Let's just leave that at that.
Yeah, we'll leave the rest to your imagination.